Hello and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Marin and here you will find a little beauty, a little books, and a little teaching content. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around and join me in my little corner of YouTube. Today's video is going to be my January makeup basket and the introduction to my 2024 Pan That palette. So let's go ahead and get into it. So before I get started, I am going to go ahead and link you to my Pan That palette finale for 2023 up in the cards. If you were following any of these videos, then you know last year I was working on panning the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, so that will let you know how I did with that project. Today I am going to be introducing my new palette for 2024. I've decided to go a little bit smaller, and I'm going to take you through the shades and let you see what it's looking like at the start of the year. And then I will also then take you through any other makeup items I am planning on using throughout the month. This will not be a full shop my stash because I have just started my 2024 Project Pan, which is very ambitious. I will link you to that intro up above. So I want to really give a solid month's focus to those items before I start bringing extra ones in. So just keep that in mind as we go through. We won't be actually shopping my stash. I'm just going to be showing you what I've picked out. So let me tip you down and we'll take a look. All right, this is my new 2024 Pan That palette. It is the Tarte Buried Treasure palette. I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture of what a brand new one looks like right here for you. And then here is what mine is looking like. So you can see that I do have some shades that have pan, and this one right here that almost has some pan. My goal is going to be to finish this shade pretty quickly because I have another one that's very, very similar to this in my Project Pan, which I obviously won't be using till this one's gone. So hopefully you will see a lot of progress in this when I do my next update, because that will hopefully be one of the first shades done. This purple one over here is also smaller, so hopefully I can get that one used up as well. Okay, so now let me just tell you what each shade is called. So I'm starting right here with this purple one. This is Skipper. Next to it is Snorkel, and then this brown shade is Booty, because of course we are pirate themed. Then this little shade right here is Coconut, and this is Plank. This one is Dive, then Fin, Naughty, as in N-A-U-T-I, as in nautical, Coin, and Palm. So let me swatch them, and then so that way you can see what each shade looks like. Okay, so here they all are. Hopefully that's showing up okay on the camera, but I do have Skipper, Snorkel, Booty, Coconut, Plank, Dive, Fin, Naughty, Coin, and Palm. So there are some nice shimmers in here. There are also some nice mattes. So I feel like this one will be a nice, easy palette to use every day, plus add some other additional colors too if I want to spice things up. And again, here is what the palette is looking like on January 1st. All right, so that was my Tarte Buried Treasure palette. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the other items for my January makeup basket, my first one of 2024. All right, introducing the items in my makeup basket, some that don't fit in there. I do have this setting spray. I decided to try this one from one size. This is the Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Truthfully, I don't love this. It has got a very overpowering scent, and I don't know that putting it over my makeup really did a whole lot. So I've actually been using this as a primer before makeup, and I do like it that way, but I don't know that I'm necessarily going to repurchase this. I've only used it a couple times, but the smell just really lingers. So that is not my favorite, but I am happy to finally give this a try because I feel like I would be experiencing FOMO or something had I not. During the Sephora sale, I did pick up a full size of the Makeup Forever HD Skin. This is in the shade 1N06. I actually don't think that it's my best shade match. I had purchased a smaller one of these, and I must not have gotten the same color because this one isn't quite my shade. This is a little bit more yellow than I like. I will use it, but I definitely messed up somewhere along the way. I'm going to have to go back and check. Then I also still have a little bit left of my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. So these will be the two foundations that I am working on. I don't know that this one's got too much left in it, so this will probably be done within the next couple months. And I do still have the same NYX concealer that I am still using. I have quite a bit of that left, so I will not be purchasing a new one of these for a while. Okay, sticking with complexion products, I have the same two powders that I have been working on. I have the No. 7 Perfect Light Translucent Pressed Powder, which is looking like this. We are definitely getting to the point where I'm going to have to repress possibly sometime this month because I don't think I have too much of this left. I did pick up a new powder to try in this one's place because I don't think this one's available anymore. And then, as I've mentioned in several makeup baskets, this is not the Estetica powder anymore. I still have the Wet n Wild and NYX powder kind of combined in here. Sorry, that's really blurry. I apologize. But that is what I'm working on. I'm thinking I probably have at least another month left of those. Okay, let's talk about some color products. I do still have my Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. This is the only bronzer that I have in my collection, and I really, really like it. There's still plenty left, so this will be hanging around with us for a long time. I would be curious to see if I can eventually get this finished this year, but I'm just going to have to see how it goes. I use this most days, but not every day. Now, I have a ton of blushes in my Project Pan this year, but 3 of them that I'm going to kind of showcase are the ones that I have turned into cream blushes. So these are all actually lipsticks that I have melted down into these pans. This one is a Laneige lipstick. This one is my Buxom lipstick. And then this is 2 Tom Ford shades. So again, check out my Project Pan intro for more details. But this palette is what I'm focusing on this month in January, just because I would like to give it some good solid use right out the gate. And then I still have my same Becca highlighter. This is in Champagne Pop. I did have to repress this a long time ago, so it looks a little messy, but this is what we're looking like. Again, there's no way I'm going to be panning any highlighters in 2024, but I do really like this one. I feel like it goes well with those 3 blush shades, so hopefully I will get a bit of use from it. Now, in terms of eye makeup, obviously I'm focusing mostly on this Tarte palette this month, so I'm going to go ahead and set that here. But another one that I'm wanting to really give a lot of love this month is this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. So I actually used this yesterday, and it's got the tiniest bit of pan in it already, which is very exciting because I do want to use this up this year. But I feel like these shades will work nicely with the ones in here, so I'm hoping I can use this as a nice glittery topper. Then I still have my same eyeliner. This is from Essence. It's the Superfine Brush Liner. Again, it is a brush tip, which I do quite enjoy. And now that I've been using it for a month or so, I'm actually liking this quite a bit. So I could see myself repurchasing this when I need a new one. And I am also still working on this Tower 28 mascara. This is their Make Waves mascara. I don't love this. I've talked about this in last month's makeup basket. It does have this curved plastic bristle brush, which is not the problem. The problem is that I don't feel like it really does enough for my lashes. So my thinking is that this probably won't last too much longer. Maybe this month will be its last one, and then I'm going to move on to something else. I personally will not be repurchasing this. It is just not what I like with a mascara. I also did pick up a new makeup sponge, but I cannot remember what brand this is, so I'm going to put it on the bottom right here because I really cannot remember. This might even be a Beauty Blender. I truly can't remember. So here's what it is, but I did pick this up because my other ones were getting a little gross. And then I went ahead and put a lip product in here because this is a carryover from my 2023 Project Pan. It is the Bite Yeasayer Gloss in Guava Puff. As you can see, I was tracking it for my Project Pan and I did not get it done. So I really want to try to use this up, if not by the end of January, then by the end of February. So I'm putting this in just so I can make some use out of it. It is down below that pink line now, but I'm not sure how much time this is actually going to take. I did put it on today, but I need so little of it that this just is going to probably be hanging around for a bit. And that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.